I want to become good at building. And so in today's video we're going to be checking out what you can get if you spend money on essentially Worldedit for Bedrock Edition. And I have some pretty high hopes for this one because it is made by Orville Studios, who has also made Actions and stuff, which I checked out in this video, which is still the best texture pack in all of Minecraft. I will not be answering questions. Now unfortunately it is actually a behavior pack, which means this cannot be played without cheats. But then again, that does make full-on sense, considering this is mostly gonna be something you'll use in creative mode. And to start off, you can see we've actually got quite a bit of things that have been fixed, which I will touch on a little bit later, because it is one of the best things about buying resource packs compared to, well, downloading free ones. And also, is it just me, or is the fog like super weird? Well, anyways, that's not what we're looking for. What we are looking for is going to be these things right here. And I feel like I should probably read this first. Whoa! Okay, so once we open, you can see it actually stores all of the items. So we can quickly swap. Now, whoa, there is a lot of stuff here. Let's see. Right, let's start off simple by seeing if we can just kind of equip stuff. Oh, look at this. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh, wow. And we can copy it. And then what happens if we paste it here? Interesting. Oh, we can even see where it pastes. Okay. So far, a simple copy paste tool is very good. You can see where you will paste it in. And you can always just undo that, which is honestly the best part about this. Because that's something that structure blocks just don't have the ability to do. Well, that's super cool. How do I deselect? Like, what if I want to not have it anymore? Oh, there's a lot of options. Okay, right. Then there's the draw shape, which wait, hold on. I definitely need to do that. Right, so let's say I want to... Oh, we need to look at what we want. Okay, let's make a wooden one, shall we? And so if we now do this... Whoa! Oh, oh, dude, look at this. What? There's no way that... Oh, it's gotta do some math real quick. Hold on. This is just like ChatGPT. I'm just waiting for an answer. Whoa. What? I know all this can be done in World Builder, but like... That's kind of crazy though. Well, that's super cool. Let's see what else there is. So I'm gonna assume you can kind of put these things into different trays in the box and that kind of stuff, which is good. We do like some organization. Right, let me see if I can get myself a rock brush and give the item and see if I can just kind of... What? And I can oh, this is where we will also grab the undo. So if I want to, I can just kind of... Let's say we have this beautiful little medieval village we have here, and we want to, well, make a rock. We just created a rock. Can we create a lot? What? I know this is possible with Axiom, because the whole idea for this video came from when I watched Babsil's stream, but that's just... It's so simple, and it's so good. Right, well, the main thing I want to do right now is create a river. So if we grab the tools and brush manager, probably grab something like the eroder and give the item. And so if we do this, yeah, it's just gonna... We're just gonna get... Wait, we're literally painting a river. That's insane. So I definitely went a little ham on that. I probably should undo that. I should actually be pretty careful because this is a super powerful tool and you can go quite far with it. So I should, like, look at this. We're doing stuff over there now. Right, let's make a little bit of a waterfall going down here. This is one of those things that I still can't quite comprehend. The amount of stuff you can do with this, especially when you're like good with it, is wild. Alright guys, there's a lot more to this than I originally expected. So I've just got done kind of designing this house right here, and also just familiarizing myself with the tools. You can see I made the river all the way, and even made my custom brush, which is pretty cool. The tutorial I ended up watching was by Blue Jay, so if you want to learn about this add-on and how to actually use it, just watch the video and then mess around a little bit by yourself, and you'll kind of get the hang of some of the thing. To clarify, I still don't know that much about this, but I thought I would show you a few of my favorite tools, with the main one being the texturing. Now this is done by first selecting a little bit of an area. So if we go, say right here, then we go up a little bit out, and then choose the selection replace, add this one, and this one, and then change out the already existing bricks, and boom, we now have a, whoa, that worked out well. Now the main thing I don't like just in general about building mods like this is because it gets kind of oversaturated, right? So basically, if anyone else would grab these same blocks and then texture a build similar to this one using the mod, well, basically that's gonna look the same, which I don't really like. I like having a little bit of uniqueness. I'm trying to build my own style still, but I do think, all in all, this is a pretty cool pack. I feel like it's always best to just kind of do most of the stuff yourself. I mean, this one for context I built myself. This one I used the mod for, and I mean, the texturing is pretty cool, but that's partly because I also added the polished granite, which I just didn't do for this roof. Though I do have to say that one of my favorite things about buying add-ons rather than just downloading them for free is that they're bound to get updates, because the developers have a way to feed themselves while working. They're basically doing this for a living. So as time goes on, this add-on is probably gonna change quite a bit and get more tools and, you know, all that stuff, and always match up with the latest Minecraft versions, unlike on Java Edition, where you pretty often have to swap to an old version just to be able to use, for example, Axiom. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I do really hope you enjoyed. As I already said, this is a really cool add-on. I don't think there's quite as much stuff to go over as in the actions and stuff, just because there's a huge learning curve still with all these tools. I mean, I've been messing around for a little bit, and I haven't even touched the fact that you can organize your inventory in hotbars through the toolboxes. And if you want to check out another video where I talked about a pack made by Orville Studios, you can check out this one right here. But yeah, apart from that, I think I'm probably gonna get back to texturing this river and making this all look pretty for the next Goldcraft video.